Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Just down here hanging out with my doggies and it's not looking good down here, is it? This is a complete disaster. This is just a mess of garbage everywhere. The most random blocks placed. I mean, they all have their function. Oh, and I haven't all these dogs because I accidentally breed them when I'm trying to heal them. Oh, we got to do something about this because I don't know. You guys have probably noticed I've been walking around with a lot of XP lately. I did have kind of a goal in the back of my head. I didn't want to make it official, but I was hoping to try to get to like over 200 levels at some point. And I was getting close, and then I ended up spending a bunch on some picks and stuff for, help me and Tango dig out the nether during the live stream. And so I've been trying to get back up to, a good amount of levels of XP so I can start working towards that mini goal I have. And I noticed I didn't feel like AFKing anymore because it's all junk everywhere. There's just too much junk in here. It's a mess. Nobody likes being in a messy room. It just puts you in a bad mood. So, I need stuff. I need storage room, or I need a trash compactor or something so that I can AFK at the fish farm, still be collecting some good stuff like books and stuff and name tags, of course. We always need those. And be collecting XP, but I don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to do it. Every chest is completely full. It's just a complete mess. So today, guys, we are going to take care of that. We are going to clean up this room, make it look good, probably carve out a big chunk of this area, figure out what we're going to do with fish farm storage. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to put it in a sorter or something like that. I just don't know. I don't know. So I guess I'm just going to start clearing this out so I can see what I am working with at least, and then hopefully the plans will come together as we go. But that is the plan for today, guys. I want this place to look better and maybe even be a little more accessible. Just one ladder here is kind of not cool. So we'll see about that. So that's kind of the plan. And let me prepare my thoughts and some stuff, and we'll get started. That's interesting. So I just logged into the server, and look at that. All the sugarcane has grown, all the watermelon has grown, and there's no pumpkins because it looks like slime blocks are where they're supposed to be growing. Something's not right here. 1.9. Oh, come on. Come on, Mojang, fix your game. What do we got going on? Let's go take a look. So there is a hopper timer back here that should be transferring items back and forth. And look at this. We got a comparator that's on. It's got 64, 64, 27. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at you. You're a fancy piston. I've never seen a piston like you before. Come on. What is this? This is... seriously, what is this? What do you call yourself? A sticky piston facing east? I don't think so. A piston head? Yeah, okay, that's a real thing. Oh, what is happening? No items in here. But we apparently have a broken piston. Okay, so I guess I don't know. I just have to replace this and hopefully it'll work again. Let's find out. We haven't upgraded yet to 1.9.2's out now, so hopefully that fixes it. I saw there was something fixed with the ghost blocks, so maybe that's what that was. But okay, so let's just do this. Let me take this comparator out maybe and put it back. Okay. Hopefully items are moving. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. Let's go take a look. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just saw some items flowing through. Let's go take a look. Elevator. I hear the elevator going off. That's a good sign. Sugarcane's going up. Looks like all the melons have been harvested. The pumpkin farm, on the other hand, looks like we might have an actual problem here. It looks like somehow the slime blocks stopped, or they got put in the wrong place. I gotta fix this too. I gotta move this water stream over because they're falling on it. But, oh well. So yeah, let me go take a look at that and see what's happening there. I might have to replace some slime blocks. My guess is the chunks got unloaded as they were firing or something, and so I guess that could happen. But yeah, anyway. Fun times. All right, there we go. Got that all fixed up, so hopefully we're good now. We'll have to keep our eye on it and see if this continues to happen in the future. As I was fixing this, I realized I still need to move this whole thing back one, and that probably would have been a good time to do it, but I just really didn't feel like doing it yet. But let's see if this works now. You can see there's a pumpkin growing. There's some slime blocks there. There we go. So I'm going to get those slime blocks back. They're going to end up in the system somewhere. And yeah. So that's working again. Whew. All right. Let's get back to work. So check this out, guys. This is pretty cool. So you remember I have all these filtered all the way till the watermelon. And then the rest of these are unfiltered chests, basically. So when I'm AFK at the skelly farm, the dogs are killing them, and they get these rare, not rare, but they get, you know, these items here, and you can see we're getting some armor and other random things that have fallen into the system. So I should probably pull some of this out. But I found something pretty cool, And let me show you. Let's go back here, see if I can find it again. I was really surprised to see this, and I know it's possible, but it's pretty rare. So let's see. I think it was in one. Okay, that's the watermelon. So here we go. We start to get to unfiltered items right here. I think it's up one. Look at that. A diamond helmet. I didn't drop this in the system. This came from a skelly, I think, on the skelly farm. That's pretty cool. That's pretty rare, I think. And, you know, I think our difficulty's way up there by now. Let's see. Local difficulty 3.38. We're on day 21,758. That is so crazy. Oh, I think that's partly due to the sleeping system. So when you sleep in a bed, it just kind of forwards time instead of resetting it, because that would reset your local difficulty. So because it's forwarding time, I know there's times where there'll be like a thunderstorm, and it just keeps going and going. I think Azuma finally was able to fix that somehow. I'm not sure, but anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool that we can get diamond armor in our system. So I might have to, I was just going to get rid of it all. I was going to just, all that armor and stuff, I was just going to send to the trash can, but maybe it's worth kind of storing it up and then peeking through the chest, see if there's anything good, and then maybe pull a lever that then just empties it all into the trash. So if you do accidentally dump, you know, your valuable pickaxe in the system, you have a chance to recover it that way. Interesting. Yeah, I think I might have to do that. And I'm missing a block here. I need to replace that too. So I wanted to head over to the bookstore because I haven't checked on it in a while, and I wanted to see if we still had, you know, inventory in there, or if, you know, I see how many diamonds we had. And yeah, I might have to restock it. So I'm gonna head over there now and see what's happening. All right, here we go. Yeah, this place definitely still needs an overhaul. I got plans, just not yet. And let's see what we got. All right, so yeah, that's right. Okay, I stocked it with 5 books last time. Usually I did 15, but I was kind of short on time. So that means I'm keeping track here, guys. I've stocked it with 15 books 4 times, and then 1 time with 5. So that gives us 65 books total have sold. And yeah, we're out again. And I am getting requests already from other hermits that they need some mending books. So I need to be a good business owner and make sure I am meeting supply and demand. And right now the demand is higher than the supply. So, I guess I got some grinding to do. Let's take care of this problem. Well, guys, I have some sad news to report. As you can see, I have no chest plate. This is now the day after the live stream with Tango on Thursday night. And we, towards the end of the stream, built up a wither skelly farm, or just platforms for one. And I decided after the stream was over, it'd be a good idea for me to continue working on it and maybe try to hunt some skulls. And I got wrecked. They broke my chest plate. My headgear is about broken, and as you can see, I died. I now have 9 deaths, and my XP level is back down to 24, so... I also lost some items, which makes me sad. I lost my X-bow. I lost a shovel, it looks like. I think I lost a couple skulls I was carrying. Not sure what else. I think that's about it, but oh, not good. Not good, guys. So, yeah, I have no choice now but to AFK a little bit, because I need to at least get my gear back in order. This helmet is... I need to repair this thing before it breaks. And get a chest piece, and enchant it, and all that stuff. And go buy an X-bow. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Alright, so I popped on over here to the shopping district, if I can say it. And I need to get an X-bow, so hopefully there are some in there. But at first I need to collect some money, and I roll up on my iBook store. I literally just stocked this, like yesterday, 24 hours ago in real time, in real life time. And I got a sign that says I might need to restock again. Are you kidding me? Let's go in here and see. Oh, best business ever. Seriously? Sold another 15 books. What is that up to now? Now I'm losing count. I believe I've now sold 80 overall, 80 books, I think, if I didn't lose count. Oh, I'm going to leave that sign there. That way if anybody comes up, they kind of know that I'm out of stock. But are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. 75 diamonds. I love it. I love it. Oh, all right. So let's see here. We got the Expo shop. What is it? It's 12 diamonds. And that's if they... Oh, no! Oh, no. He's out of Expos. Oh, all right. I might just have to go mend my own. I will save my diamonds and make it myself. Oh man, it's hard to keep all these shops stocked. I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. Looks like Azuba's got some work to do as well to restock his. Oh man, yeah. I can't keep up with these guys. I had no idea the mending books were going to be that hot of an item, that it was just going to always be sold out. But, alright, so I guess I gotta go do some more XP grinding and get myself an X-bow made up on my own. So, alright, I'll go take care of that real quick. Alright, there we go, starting to build some XP up again. I got my bow made. This thing is nice. Power 5, punch 2, flame, unbreaking 3, infinity mending. I mean, geez, what else can you put on a bow? So I am all set again. No harm, no foul. Starting to get 60 levels. We're getting there, And I'm going to be working in here a little bit, today. So I'll be getting XP. I'm just kind of letting the dogs kill them as they come in so they don't stack up. But you can see here I got an area together for a little bit of storage here, because that was kind of the problem, right? Was just run out of storage. And so I'm going to have these chests here. And what I need to do is make a chest for each thing that we can get. So this is all the different fishing items, or treasures, and I guess some of it's junk as well, right? Like boots and flesh and stuff, yeah. So there's 20 different things in here, some of which are these tripwire hooks, which I already stole out of here because I need to make some trap chests. Let's see if I can do this. How many do I need? I think I need 8, so we're just going to make as many as we need. Actually 16. That's right, because they're double chests, so let me grab the rest of those because we need a few more. And let's see. 6, and there we go. Okay, save those chests. That's right. I don't think I made enough chests because I was thinking single chest instead of double, but let's see here. So want to do kind of the staggered pattern here. So we got to put a trap chest, regular chest, trap chest, and then regular chest, and I definitely didn't make enough chests. And then we'll just kind of stack them all the way up. That top level there, they're just half slabs, so we should be able to open the chest here. Yeah. So even though it kind of looks like there's something above it, we can still get in there. And then you can see I put the lighting underneath. That should kind of shine through. You don't really see it that much, but it will give a nice bright look. So yeah, I need to make some more chests, and then I'll get this thing filled up and start placing the items where I want them to go. All right, guys. So I've done a little bit of work in this room, and I gotta tell you, I'm just kind of winging this, right? That was the thing I wanted to do this season, was not spend a lot of time in creative building the entire thing up. And I gotta tell you, this is one of those times where doing it that way, I'm actually paying a pretty severe price, because I start building something up and then I don't like it. And then in the middle of it, I kind of come up with a new idea and have to tear it down and redo it. But the one thing that's nice is I think I'm finally getting to a point to where I like where it's going. I like the idea. I've painted myself into a bit of a corner, because now I have no choice but to tear some things back down in order to make this work the way I want. So let's talk about it a little bit. First of all, the one big decision I made was I want a window out to our farms here from my AFK spot. So my Skelly farm AFK and fish farm right here, you know, it's right here, but I want to be able to see out that window, which means this fish farm is going to have to move if I'm going to do that. The Skelly thing, I don't want to move that. It's too much work, and I kind of like where it is. Well, I don't know. Maybe I need to move it over like 2 blocks if I can. I got to look and see if Skellies will still spawn if they're standing here, because if they get too close to the spawner in there, it'll shut off. But I think we're far enough away if I just kind of move them over 2 blocks. And the reason I want to do that is because this is the actual center of the room here. If you line it up with the elevator out there, and I want this to be centered, because if we come out here, and let's go down, and you can see I've changed a few things out here. We can come in here, and now you can see there's like this cool glass window into my little area there. And you know, I'm not so sure if the stone slabs really match. It was kind of the design I was going with inside, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Might have to change it. I don't know. It's getting a little redundant with the sandstone and the nether brick, so I was trying to put a new block in there. And then we'll have to create a better entrance than that, of course. So that was kind of the idea. I want like a viewing window that I can kind of peek out and see how the farms are going and stuff. Or if anybody's in here, they could like see that I'm in here AFKing. But yeah, fish farm needs to be torn down. I could speak English. And then I think I'll move the Skellies over just a couple blocks if I can. Oh, I don't know that I can actually. Let's see. Oh, it would be here. So yeah, the side of the elevator would still be there. Okay, I think we can do it. It's just a matter of whether or not they'd be in range of the spawner. For the fish farm, there's nowhere I can really put it that would be good, right? So if I put it off to the side here, it'd have to literally be like right here. But the room, I want it to be bigger than that. So I want it to be as big as the window. So I have an idea. And for those of you that remember, I tried to do the newer style fish farm where it was like up above you over here, and it didn't work out just because of server lag. I have somewhat of an idea of how I can kind of turn this design into a working model on a server and also be above you. So that's what I'm going to do now. I just wanted to record this clip before I started working on it, just so you guys can see where my head was at with the first go around, and then kind of how things have changed, and now I have a lot of work ahead of me. So I'm going to get started on that work, and hopefully I'll come back to a new kind of style fish farm that's above your head. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'm successful. Wish me luck. Alright guys, I jumped into a creative testing world, which I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot of, but I figured for this I better. And I wanted to show this to you just before I went back into survival and built it up on the HermitCraft server, so you can see how it works with it being nice out in the open. So I basically just took Panda's original concept with the simple fish farm, where it's above your head and you got the trapdoor right here, and then there's tripwires right above that, you know, with the water there. And I just added a clock, and I'm hoping that's going to do it. So we'll find out. I'm going to build this up on the server. We'll see if it works, see if my fishing rod can mend itself in time and it doesn't break, that kind of thing. But it's pretty simple here. Basically what happens is as soon as this tripwire is hit, it's going to go ahead and start this clock here. And right now I've got this turned off by using this lever. So basically as you're fishing, that will keep opening and closing until you finally catch the tripwire hook. And at that point, it's going to go ahead and stop it and close the door, and you're going to keep fishing. And then as it's going, you can see here there is a clock that's going around. Pretty simple here, just torch into this little clock here, and I got 4 ticks of delay on each one. And then this line right here is going into the block that actually has the trap door on it. So we'll go ahead, and I did find out that I couldn't fish from this block because I kind of wanted to be pretty low underneath it, but as you can see, it doesn't exactly catch the tripwire too often. Like, there's a lot of times where it misses, so it wasn't really reliable. So I went up just a half block here, and it seems to catch right away. So that really helps. So now it's doing the whole thing where the fishing hook right now is below, or it's still in the tripwire, but as soon as I catch a fish, it's gonna pull it below the tripwire hook or string, and then we'll be able to, the clock will start again, and we'll keep fishing until we catch another one. And then when I finally do catch a fish, it's basically just gonna fall onto my head. So if I have, you know, a full inventory, or I can come in with not a full inventory, collect an inventory full, and then just underneath me have some hoppers to catch the rest as we go, and then store them in chests. So I think this idea works. I'm kind of stalling here to see if we'd actually, there we go, catch a fish, and it went into my inventory, which you can't see because I'm in creative. But yeah, I think that's going to work out really good. I only have one concern right now, and that is that all the redstone stuff I built up in the back is going to get in the way of the actual skelly spawner drop tube. So we'll find out. I might have to just change maybe where that clock is. I don't really want to bring it around the front because, as you can see, I kind of have to drop some blocks down to make room for the redstone in here. So not sure exactly how I'm going to do that just yet. But I guess I'm going to pop back onto the server and try to get that figured out. All right, guys. I got it all built up here on the HermitCraft server. And as you can see, got the clock installed. It is going around. The door opens and closes. But it doesn't seem to have helped much. As you can see, the hook's not really getting caught every time like it should be. And we still have kind of the client server issues. So my bright idea of installing the clock didn't seem to help too much, which is kind of a bummer. And but the thing is, here's the other thing I noticed while I was testing is if I'm here, right, and I'm AFKing, and I got skeletons going, and I got my dogs on their feet, it's not really gonna matter because look at the fishing pole. It's got mending on it, and yeah, I'm casting it a lot. It's not catching it all, but as you can see, the XP that I'm getting is totally keeping up with it. So I'll probably just take out the clock and forget about that whole idea because it really turns out to be not really necessary anyway, since I'm getting XP from the dogs killing the skeletons. So kind of over-engineered that a little bit as usual, but also the clock was kind of making this thing look pretty clunky and stuff. So now I can make it look a lot better. And yeah, and so I'm going to have to push all these chests back because they are now off-center with the room. The center is now here. So you can see there's only 1, 2, 3 blocks and then the chest. And over here we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then the chest. So I got to move these a couple blocks back. And I got to dig out a bit of this wall and start doing some cleaning up in here. And yeah, I think that's probably about as far as we're going to get today on this. I'm not going to finish. I was hoping to finish this whole thing, but there's just too much left to do. And I am running short on time. I want to get this video out to you guys as usual. So, all right, let me get some of this cleanup done, tear out the clock. We'll get back to just like a standard, like the new Panda 4994's simple fish farm. And that will also look a lot better in here, I think. So, all right, guys, there we go. We got the new simple fish farm put in. I mean, this thing is extremely simple, and it's working. It's working on the server, of course. It doesn't work too great. I mean, it takes a while for it to catch. But because I'm getting XP the whole time, it doesn't matter. My mending bow here, or mending fishing rod, is good to go. It's able to keep up. You can see it's fully done up there with durability. And so, you know, you can see here, it just, oh, that time it caught the first time. So never mind. Yeah, it's working perfectly great. That's what I meant. But anyway, guys, yeah, it'll be just fine. And I need to put the little hole in above it too. Like, see, I had here a skylight. With the old one, I need to put that in above this one too to kind of increase efficiency. But I did a little AFK in here to test it, and as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we did it, guys! We hit 200 levels of XP. That was kind of the goal I had. I'm so excited to get there, especially after dying this episode. I thought I was never going to get it back up. But did enough AFKing and just enough time in this room. You can see we did make quite a bit of progress. I got all this storage set up. It's looking great. Still a lot to go though. I mean, to be honest, guys, I was hoping to get this entire room done and finished today, but just things took a little bit longer than usual, as it is always. But we got this wall, we got the ceiling to do, and then I got this area and this area yet to kind of figure out what I want to do with it. I know that I want to do like in a little enchantment setup maybe in one of these, and then some furnaces and maybe brewing stands or something in another. Kind of all the things that I'm going to need, right, while I'm in here doing my thing AFKing here. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable AFKing in here because, you know, as I stand here fishing, all those items are going to go through that soul sand. There's a hopper underneath. They're going to go into these chests here. And when I'm done AFKing, I can basically just clean them out, put them where they go in these chests. A little bit of work, but really didn't feel like this space warranted a whole storage system setup. And again, I'm just trying to make sure I don't lag the server too much either, right? So that's why we kind of went with the manual approach on this one, but I think it's going to be just fine. And oh my gosh, we got so much stuff already. It's ridiculous. I mean, look at this. I'm not going to have to worry about food for a while. You can see all this is raw. That's kind of why I'm thinking a furnace setup might be a good idea. But anyway, I'm really happy with how this is coming along. And it's great. It's great. 200 levels. I can't get over it. All right, we're going to go up here, guys, because you guys had some brilliant suggestions at the end of the last video, and I want to just go ahead and take care of it. If you remember, we put in this yellow tube here in the middle, and it does look really good. You know, of course, black against yellow for me. It's great. And the one thing that just, I don't know why it didn't just like click immediately is this could easily look like my logo. It just doesn't, it's not going to take much to make that happen, right? So if we just go 1, 2, 3 up, knock out this guy and fill it in with the black glass, and then go up just a few more. And actually, let's do more than a few here, because I'm thinking everything above it should just go back to black, and then we'd have just a solid logo, basically. All this stuff coming out. All right, so that should do it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, we got one extra here. All right, I think I messed that up a little bit. It should be 3 yellow, a space, and then a yellow. So let's fix that here. And that should be black. There we go. And then this would be yellow. In the middle, let's see, do I have another yellow? Yes, I do. All right, yellow, black, and then we'll just make this one both black. And I think that should about do it. Now, oh yeah, that is sweet. You walk into the room, you got the yellow eye. Everybody's gonna know this room is built by me, basically. And yeah, of course, again, it's community resources, right? So anybody needs bones, obviously I got plenty of bones. There's 3 lights already going all the way up, arrows, of course. I mean, we even got a lot of cactus coming in. Look at the slime. Look at the slime. Slime's not going to be a problem. Anybody's welcome to come in. These ones I haven't put the comparators in yet. I've just been a little lazy on that. I'll definitely get caught up on that. But I also had another suggestion that was pretty good, I thought. Yeah, I'm not charging for any of this stuff. It's just community. Come in and get what you want. But, you know, if anybody's kind of feeling guilty about it, because I know I felt like that before using other people's farms and stuff, they could just come in here and maybe just leave a donation or something. So I'll just put a sign here that says, you know, donations, if I can spell, are, you know, appreciated. And, you know, a little smiley face. And, yeah, we'll leave our name just in case I still didn't know it was us. So there we go. So anytime somebody comes in here and grabs stuff, if they feel like dropping a little, right now, honestly, I'd take quartz or iron, anything, man, anything. They feel like dropping off a donation so that they can have peace of mind leaving after taking some stuff. There you go. They can do it right there. Just drop it off in that chest. So, yeah, that looks so cool traveling through the yellow eye. All right, guys. So, yeah, we got a lot done in this episode. I'm pretty happy with it. Did take a little bit longer than I was anticipating. And, oh, guys, I got to tell you real quick before I go, life has been crazy for me right now. Just finding time to do YouTube, play Minecraft has been a struggle. I'm in the middle of buying a new house. For those of you that haven't seen the live stream from last week, I think I mentioned it, and on Twitter. And, yeah, I'm buying a new house, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, you know. I spend a lot of time doing inspections and stuff on the new house and getting the current house ready to go for sale. and taking up a lot of my time. So if you guys do notice a slight decrease in releases of my content, that's probably why. So hopefully it won't be too long and we'll be back on track, but hopefully you guys are okay with that, and I'm excited about the move. It's a lot of work, but definitely excited about it. So anyway, guys, just wanted to mention that in case you noticed there's a little slowdown coming up. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button for me. Truly appreciated. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everybody.